So if you guys are 5 months in, or like we skip 5 months at the beginning of the season, that means Lena is going to be about 6 months pregnant, right? So will we see the baby bump right away?
I think you will gradually see it grow.
She's got some interesting food cravings that we all Steph definitely makes a lot of comments on here and there. It's kind of some of the funnier parts of the season. But she handles it all remarkably gracefully and beautifully, which, like I said, Sherry did as well.
Jude is definitely super excited to have, a little baby running around, whether that be boy or girl. He's also, he might be a little threatened by that because, he's just got into the family. He's just adopted. And now there's this other person coming in the family who's going to need a lot of attention.
The arrival of the baby is something that the family is looking forward to. And although there's this big secret, they're just very close. And I think the arrival of the baby, in some ways, is bringing them closer together.
A big secret, huh?
There's a big secret for season 2, although I can't give it away.
Is ABC Family going to make us wait to find out the gender, the name, everything the whole season? Or the whole half season?
I don't know.
She does know.
I don't know. You'll have to watch and see.
Music will not go away for Brandon. It's just going to change ever so slightly. He's going to be exploring different outlets. He may be finding himself in some sort of band or some sort of kind of musical gathering, so to speak.
But my character is somewhat of a ladies' man, and he's trying to choose between a few women in his life. Jesus is 15, so he's really struggling under the pressure of growing up and also learning how to deal with girls. So it's something that I think he's going to learn with time.
There will definitely be a lot of changes for Mariana this season. She joins the dance team, gets a whole new group of friends, and they might have some influence on some of her decisions. I'm not going to say what, but
those dancers, they make trouble.
And she can never escape drama for very long. So
none of them can, right? There were quite a few shirtless scenes in season 1 for Jesus. Are we going to see some more shirtless scenes from you?
There are some sequences where Jesus has to take his shirt off, and it's something that I guess if it's in the script,
then you got to do it. You don't have to say, right?
Right.
Well, he definitely goes through some issues with Callie having a different dad than him. He's definitely, very upset about that. He's definitely not happy that, he feels like they're less of a family because, that they don't have the same dad.
So the Brandon and Callie stuff is not over, and it's just different now. Their focuses have shifted.
I know that Bailey Madison is coming in and is going to be some kind of relative to Callie. Is that going to be affecting Jude at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Jude's a little threatened by her. He's a little bit worried about it. He doesn't like having to share Callie, definitely with many people, especially someone who could take her away from him. So he's definitely a little threatened by that.
Is Brandon going to be taking a step back from his love life? I mean, take a break from girls for a little bit, or is he jumping right back on that horse?
No, yeah, I think that's it. I think it's more along the lines of a little break, much needed. I mean, it's just he's kind of a wreck internally, so he needs to take care of himself before he can take care of others.
Let's just say that all the fans that have a sneaking suspicion that Mike had something to do with Anna are all on the same page as Steph, who also thinks Mike had some involvement with Anna.
Anna seems to have gone amongst the missing, and Steph becomes a little concerned about that, and she in her police work investigates that. But she's concerned for her family. The ramifications of what could come back on her family if Mike, in the throes of alcoholism might have done something wrong.
Brandon's having the very hard time even, after post Annie, he's having a very hard time even looking at his dad in the eye. So there are definitely issues that need to be solved there.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We can't wait to see those shirtless
Most
scenes.
definitely. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter @JTAustin. Thanks, fans, for watching The Fosters.